Kraken build to show you. This is not for anyone in particular yet, but it will be going to somebody sometime soon. Could be you. Hard to say. This is a full-on stainless steel build. Everything on its brushed stainless steel. Built it 2 days ago, so its 31-hour power reserve has now worn itself down, and it's stopped. But we will start it up real slowly. You creep up on it. You don't want to shake it. That's how I test it to make sure all is well with the movement. Because if I put just a little bit of pressure on it, back it off to where you can now wind it. When a little bit of pressure it starts up, then you know it's good. So that tiny little bit of pressure put on that mainspring is making it go. So, throw in a little bit more winds on it. And then throw that back down. So, full-on stainless steel brushed build. So we've got everything brushed. Your engineered band's brushed, Kraken engraved on the side. Or, I'm sorry, not on the side, really just on the top. Brushed case, brushed 3-1 bezel. We've got an extra large color-changing exhibition caseback on here. It goes from a nice purple to yellow. So super, super cool. I only do these every once in a while. But a nice little thing to notice. Let me take it off. So you've got stainless steel movement holder in there and a silver rotor and your color changing exhibition large window caseback. And then as you can see on the dial, we've got a very cool Kraken dial. So blue background, it's been bronzed, but it's got a nice pop of color. You get into some purples, into some pinks. More of like a flame bronze. So super, super, super cool Kraken. So everything's done in silver so that dial will pop even harder. So right now, yeah, it looks good. Good looking dial. And then you hit it in the sun, where the sun's hitting it, you know, when you're looking at your wrist, and it is going to pop hard on you. So anchor engraved crown, whether it shows up on there, it does. You've got your silver hands as well, so everything's done up in silver except for that dial. So as I was referencing before on the winding, just before we do that, the bezel will turn left, the bezel will turn right. It is held on with a tension ring. Whether that really won't matter to you guys since there's no markings on it. But just in general, these will turn left and turn right. They are held on with a tension ring. They are not clickable bezel. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder. But to wind it, you do exactly what I did before, where you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You'll see a little bit of play. You'll know it's not on that crown tube. At that point, you can wind. So a wind is a direction that way. Going backwards doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier and quicker to wind like this. Man, I've got some dark clouds coming towards my house right now. I just looked to the left and it's like really dark, gray, black. So if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep time. So if you're not going to be active, like you're going to be driving or sitting at a desk or something like that, don't just set your time, put it on your wrist, and hope for the best in 3 hours. You might not have the right time. So if you do it for something closer to 15, 20 seconds, you're going to max out that 31-hour power reserve, 31-plus hour power reserve, which is what I do on them, because I build them, I wind them, and then I check on them in a day and make sure that they're keeping the right time. If they are, I know the movement's good, I know the hands aren't binding, so that's the purpose of that. If you pull it to the one and only click, you can now set your time. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown that's going to deflect lateral pressure from going into the stem into the movement. Basically, it's a ball joint in there. So if you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting that into the stem. So not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:36 p.m.
12:36 p.m. That's about right. Just push it right back over and thread it down. And that is your build. Maybe it's your build. I don't know whose build's getting this. I don't know who is getting this watch yet, but somebody's going to get it. Very, very, very cool watch. As always, it will come with matching beads. Whether you wear them with it is entirely up to you. This will come in one of my blued Kraken boxes, special edition. This will also come with watch cleaners. It's good on all glass and metal parts. It says whole watch, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. It will come with some Novus 2, which is essentially like polywatch. It is made for this glass, as this is acrylic, and you can scratch it if you do, put a tiny bit on it, buff against it using an ultra soft microfiber. If you go back and forth with your thumb, you will fill that scratch and solidify it really quick in about 15-20 seconds. So just polish it, go across it, make sure you're filling that scratch, and about 15-20 seconds later it will be completely gone. And there's enough in here to last you your watch. So that's the build. Hope you like it. Hope maybe it's going to you. I don't know who it's going to yet. I have built it first, and it will go to somebody. So I appreciate you guys. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.